Sarah Beth Lucking stared at her monitor without blinking, utter disbelief keeping the horror temporarily at bay. Nico Stephanopoulos, alleged con man and principal player in the high-profile scandal that occurred at his couples retreat, the Healing Place, was found dead today in his Los Angeles penthouse apartment. LAPD has refused to comment on the cause of death, but the Times has learned that Stephanopoulos is not the only person involved in the notorious blackmailing scheme to have met with tragedy in recent weeks. Her fleece hoodie, damp with sweat from that morning's run, chilled against her skin, and she suppressed a shiver. There was no need to scroll down and read further. She knew the rest. First Liza, then Marcel, now Nico. It didn't take a PhD to see the pattern. Bracing her elbows on the desk in front of her, she buried her head in her hands. Tears pricked the back of her lids, but she blinked them back. She wouldn't cry for that bastard. He'd ruined her life. All of their lives with his greed and dishonesty. And now he was dead. Salty droplets streaked down her cheeks and plunked onto the keyboard, skittering off the well-worn keys. Damn it, Nico. Her landline jangled, jarring her from her dark thoughts. When the story about the retreat broke a few months before, she'd had no choice but to change her personal number. Now, only 4 people had it, and she knew exactly which one of them was on the other end of the line. She slipped off her glasses and swiped at her eyes with the sleeve of her shirt. "Hello? Are you okay?" Lindy demanded, concern coloring her usually peppy tone. "I'm fine. I guess you saw then." Lindy sighed. "Owen heard from Gavin last night, but I didn't want to call and wake you. I figured it might be the last time you get to sleep in your own bed for a while." The silence crackled over the line, but Sarah Beth refused to fill it. "Sarah?" She swallowed hard. A growl of frustration preceded Lindy's voice blasting over the line. "Damn it! I'm not asking this time. If you don't let us do this, I'm coming there, tossing you into a giant sack and dragging you back here with me. You can't stay in Chicago. It's not an option anymore." Her friend blew out an exasperated sigh, and her tone gentled. "I know this is hard, but you've got to try to look at this from my point of view. You want to call Marcel a fluke? Fine. Liza an odd coincidence? Whatever. But there's no denying it now. The former employees are being picked off one by one. This is happening, girlfriend, and ducking your head in the sand could get you killed." The dull throbbing between her eyes radiated outward. "I wasn't part of it. I didn't do anything wrong. Maybe? Lindy's tone had gone from exasperated to shrill. "You might be willing to risk your life on a maybe, but I'm not. I only have a handful of friends in this world, and one of them is an 80-year-old woman, so I'm afraid I can't spare you. Get your bottom in gear. We're getting you out of harm's way." "I'll think about it," she mumbled. "Nope, no time for thinking. Throw a suit and some undies in your purse and—" "Lind, remember, we've already agreed. I'm nothing like you." Silence crackled over the line before her friend responded cautiously. "Sure. And that was good because—" Sarah Beth prompted. "There needs to be one sane person between us. I know, but—" "No buts. I said I'll think about it, and I will. I'm not running off half-cocked with my underwear in my purse like some politician's mistress after his wife comes home early from Tahoe." There was another long pause before Lindy's guilt-laden voice came over the line. "Okay, but, while you're thinking about it, you may want to start packing. Gavin's going to be there soon." She stifled a groan.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.